People, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. Check, 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 check. 1 3 1 3. Wagwan, wagwan. Where people them there? What I deal with? What I deal with? This is going to be a call-in show, you know, people. On a forward now. Forward the people. Forward, forward. What I deal with? What I deal with, people? Wagwan, wagwan. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Wagwan, people them found. It's a call-in show, you know. Yeah, man, it's a call-in show. Now I've got call-in for that one. That one is hot. Yeah, man, everything hot about that one. On have to go call-in. Once on see that live here, on have to call in. Call in. Quick and fast. Make we have a discussion. Make we talk about what go on. I know a lot of people have a lot of things on their mind, you know. One of there. Who there, Juras? Let me see what go on. Alright, people. Yeah, man. One of there. What go on? Yeah, man. We're live. Yeah, so Rudolph Speid, people, is now the new interim head coach. And he has been tasked with the job to lead the Reggae Boys with a second opportunity to make it to the World Cup. Big up the people in the chat so far, you know. What not deal with. The other one is hot off I press. People, call-in number. Want to know the call-in number? 876. WhatsApp call only. 87. Well, if you want to call from foreign with your number and don't have your minutes, then I your business. But you can call WhatsApp. You see it? WhatsApp call only. You can call in and we can hear what you say. You can come and share your views, people. Come and share your views about this new appointment. You see me I say? What I say, people? Let me check out the comments them. So, a matter of fact, so the Rudolph Speid appointment also, people, comes with a Miguel Coley. Yeah, man, it's been a minute, man. Me there seeing where, man. Sometimes I don't know, you know, because I'm there over TikTok, I'm there over Facebook, or them place that I'm there right now, you know. Yeah, man. We're there seeing where Owen. Yeah, man, we're there seeing where. We're not going now, man. We're there watch the game, them seeing me, and I give a feedback on the TikTok. You see it? So, here what I say. Rudolph Speid, interim head coach, his assistant is slated to be Miguel Coley. The Miguel Coley situation is not ironed out yet because Miguel Coley's agent is in some deep negotiation with them, you know. You get to me and say some negotiation are go on. You get me? Yeah, man, negotiation are go on and them have to ensure say everything up to par now. Because remember, you know, Coley is going to be coming from the oil-rich country. Yeah, man, out there, so you know, say anything what them are bring, you know, Coley have to able for, you know? Him have to able for Maintaining family, you see it. So, people, you can call in. I'm going to put the number in the chat. And you just call in and share your views on this appointment. Several persons are not too pleased with this appointment, you know, and persons have been, sharing their thoughts on it. But I want you to call in and just share your thoughts. Brian, what go on? What you deal with? Just call in and share your thoughts on this appointment. You see me? Call in there to the people. And we don't say Carleen, we say Carleen. You see me? Yeah, man, we want to call in and make we have a discussion. Because, all right, see message, see number they pin people. No can call in right now. Squilch, just call in and share your views on that. Because I know several persons don't believe that, he should be an assistant to Rudolph Speid. But can you tell us why? Do you think that Miguel Coley really know the players at this time? Me just want to be the voice of some sort of order, you see me? Me just try to put some little semblance to the whole conversation and know how it looks to some people and know how to feel about it, people. But in the grand scheme of things, you think, say, Coley is the man, being that he was away for so long, he has been away for so long, and is it a situation where he would have known the players? Or the roles could have been flipped where he is the head coach and Rudolph Speid would continue as the assistant, being that he knows the players. It could have worked, so yeah. But when you look upon it, the grand scheme of things, Speid know the players them. You see me I say? Speid know the players them, and I think those two minds are going to be collided, or they are going to collide to ensure we go through. Remember, so we missed the big dance already, people. I mean, no hurt, but more on the people them think about it. Also, too, me hear people say this decision was rushed. You get what I say? This decision was rushed. You think Sir Coley did not follow the team because he wanted the job before? All right, that is a point taken. Calling Coley to be the assistant and Speid be the coach is disrespectful. Also, too, as me read the comment there, one of the things that I heard is that Speid as the interim head coach is not going to be a long-term thing. The long-term thing is to have Coley as a coach going forward. So that me I hear no people. That are the latest me I hear upon the ground. So and few sources them. I want to think say coach true me not the pan the extreme. I want to think say me not a source. I want to think so joke thing una make, man. Joke una make. You get what me I say? Joke una make. Number one, you see, and that we don't know raise not the thing. I am sharing the pros and the cons to the thing. Seeing? I am sharing the pros and the cons to the thing. You have not heard my feeling towards the thing. And that's why this is one of the reasons why I'm not really. You see me? Because, alright, see Carla come in already. I could go have the conversation. We'll talk to them people who want to talk. Carla, hold on there. May I put in this? Carla, welcome to the show. You're live on the coach's desk.
Yeah, big up coach that.
What you deal with?
Me hurt like the match with the again.
Yeah.
This not make no sense. This not make no sense. Because this is like a cancer. Rudolph has coached the team already. I feel him method fail.
You think him did coach the team already?
I feel him a coach the team. Even the New York's article and them article there, I would them need to sue the New York article if them are telling a lie. With say influence of players and them some of the like Jamaica football, me I go just I disconnect, me I try disconnect from it right now.
Mm.
It hurtful.
Of course it must be
And
hurtful,
me can
man.
me, me,
Yo, you see the
me
night
can guarantee
you see the night when the game play, me no sleep in a brother.
me no sleep from then.
Me no sleep. When me make a video, a man I say, yo, look how my eye red like me ball the whole night. I sleep, me no sleep. This was troubling. This is not a nice feeling, brethren.
Uh,
Cause we want
the
to see the team
problem is
qualify.
coincident a long time before everything. This way we assess people assess Speed are gonna be the head coach.
Yeah, but some
What a
people
coincidence.
exactly. Some people are going like they're surprised. A long time, some people are say it and then go like they're surprised now.
Even before McLaren,
Exactly.
him test the water where there. And where him test the water, you know, when he assign himself, you know, as oh you feel be my boss on the off the field and my advisor on the field.
No, but you see that's
Right, so
hold on. Speed clear up the advisor something there now. He said on the radio show that they wanted to the appointment is really was there for assistant. But because if he took the assistant fully and go sit down on the bench, they wouldn't remove him from the position of the technical chair. You see me? So because they don't want that, they just give him a name. And if you notice how that did go out, they actually were testing the waters to see the fans' feedback as well.
exactly.
You get what I say?
But for McLaren now, if it going to intimidate him because I am me. So where you say, me probably not everyone agree with it, you know. But me I go follow it because you hire me.
No, but well, only don't know McLaren. Only don't know McLaren, and that's why I say sometimes the reasoning of is something there. As a pro coach will come in, them man in a tech talk, bridging, and this a women know.
So what about the New York Times article where I say McLaren I say like even Algrims I say him never had the last 2 months. And them someday
because the federation operate a way with them man they not used to, brother.
But
Algrim say
you know say do all the way football thing I go underwater, they mash up the girls already. Yeah, them mash up the man. All right. Which one of them you see if Speed go coach them professional baller, yeah. Me not go respect him for coach me. Cause
well
it not go work.
Well in the video me publish just now, I said that will Rudolph Speid get the respect from these players? That's our next thing where them have to go deal with. And I don't know the inner runnings of the players. How the players are going to feel in terms of will we have players, the same players coming back? Will they have to just find a new set of players because these players are not going to be there? So a whole lot of things me I look for, you know.
This work. Oh, all right. Some country have to get a cap from the national team for them you playing a certain.
Make it quick, you know, because other people are calling.
Or you own a club. So anyone in your baller them you want to get cap to get go sign certain way. Now here's the thing that now this not gonna work. And the football, everybody will like football, you can say it done. Jamaican football mash up. Forget about it. Big up yourself.
Yeah man, big up. Virgin when I call a while ago, you can call back. Whole pa caller come in and now, no people. The line flooding and now. Alright, see till I come back. Caller, welcome to the show. You're live.
Yeah, man, what go on?
We're there, I know.
Man, more contribute to the argument with Rudolph Speid, right?
Who this again? Why is that sound familiar, you know?
We never talked to you before, man. First you attack.
Oh.
We go for other show. But first you attack them.
Okay.
No, like, we're talking at World Cup. I think we're talking at World Cup or some other way.
Come in know some know advice.
Yeah. You know the advice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. This is the issue I have with it. Whose philosophy is it that Rudolph Speid voice his opinion? He says that the football can play without a midfield. Was that McLaren idea, philosophy, or that was his philosophy that McLaren implemented in the Jamaica football? Whose philosophy is that?
I don't know. Me can't sit in there.
Alright, that is the only reason why I would know how Rudolph Speid around.
Yeah, because if that is the case, you can't play a football game without a midfield. A madness that. But you see we're going in a game, you know. Hold on there. You see we're going in a game, you know. Every time we try to find Cephas as the outlet with King, and in our work, there's no in-game management I saw in that thing, you know, where we change up a play, you know. I one approach. Midfielder come for ball and now get a long ball.
Coach.
Yo.
Isn't this the same way King play in Cavaliers?
You know, man, you know you're right though. You're right.
Is it Rudolph Speid or the Jamaica Football Federation said to McLaren that this is the formula of football that we're going to play without avoiding, because we're going to avoid midfield and play the flanks and get the ball just to these danger? Is it his idea? That's the only question me have, because if that's his idea, I don't want him nowhere near the
team. When me I said to that now, you see sometimes you have to have balls, you know. I'm going to say it as it is. You have to have balls. I've been saying this for years on this program. If I am going into a job and they are going to dictate and tell me how to do it, I'm not doing it. Every coach bring them own philosophy, and they will go to the same coaching course, get the A license, Pro license, whatever license, UEFA, and they develop their own philosophy. Nobody not supposed to tell McLaren say if you play this and that. Unless McLaren is some clown.
So is it McLaren idea, or McLaren bring this idea to him? And because I remember, you know, as I said, they might develop a culture, a pattern of football, right? So this must have a consensus with the governing body of football in Jamaica to say, okay, this is the pattern of football we're going to play. And this is the style of football we're going to play. So any coach coming in a national program, this is the style of football we are trying to identify as full pattern of football.
No, but I know Jamaica pattern brother.
No, what I say, is it McLaren bring that idea and they buy into it, or that is Rudolph Speid and them team them idea and then McLaren buy into it?
To be honest,
somebody have to buy into it, because the last 6 games play the same way, right? All the games play the same way, right? So that's just my only take. And the next thing is the man hire himself. I don't understand that. I don't understand how that process works. Because he's the one who's supposed to interview the coaches who come in, and now he have the job as the coach. So I don't understand who interview him.
No must the president, you know, man. I president that must something there do. I president do the whole interview process, you know.
The man qualified from paper, you know. I have a problem with that. We have a problem with that. As I say, my only concern, my only call come in is that we want to know what philosophy was what they were using in the last 6 games we play. And if I Rudolph Speid and McLaren, they need to go. They should have been on the football and get somebody else. You know? But anyway, let somebody else come in and set in peace.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Alright, big up yourself.
Yeah, man. We'll talk again, man.
Alright.
Alright.
Yo, this a very good point that he made, you know. Whose philosophy is that? Because over the years, see it, we are watching thing, and if we look for McLaren, but McLaren has always been assistant coach. Yo, right now we look like a McLaren style, yeah, man. Because McLaren assistant coach under Fergie. Him assistant coach when he go back at United. The team then when McLaren lead when him a solo, him a the head coach. Do they play pretty football? Do they play attractive football? No. So if I were to agree with that conversation, then I don't think I should, because McLaren just don't seem as somebody who me see as. Yo, me don't know. Yo, Fabian, what go on?
What?
Good day, I know. Everything good?
Yeah, me see what go on, and You see, us as Jamaicans, we
Hold on, the
say
Fabian.
that
Hold on. You see, and that I wanna well, maybe not gonna say that, but hear me I say. You see, this argument when people think independently,
thank you.
people are gonna come with them garbage and trash and I talk about who are this and who are that. Me not play them games, virgin. I'm an independent thinker. I am an independent thinker. You see me I say? Nobody can have me on no payroll and tell me how to speak. I am giving my opinion on the matter where this is concerned. So me no want nobody come. If you don't want to hear what me I say, if you think so my argument is not going the way that you want it to go, just leave, no man. I mean I got to say it. Just leave. I'm an independent thinker. Nobody control me. Me speak what how me want to speak. Nobody not tell me nothing in my ears and me I say, Ray, oh me I go talk it like how them say, no. I don't not bother with that. Go on, Fabian.
I them think they are going. I think by now people should realize that we not take program over here. So.
No, I not take program, man.
We not run that. And just right on the topic we just talked about, I realized that a lot of us as Jamaicans, we are being coerced into thinking a particular way. And as soon as we step out of that line and start thinking on our own, then we are a problem. You hear say, oh yo, on our friend, I want to friend them, or them piano. They were forced to
or whatever. Take no money from nobody, man.
We have to think critically about this situation. The previous caller, the man I say, oh, if a Speed philosophy, Speed is not the coach.
But hold on, Fabian, as a touch upon that, a long time Jamaica, what they used to call Topper, Long Ball FC.
Long Ball FC.
What we used to call Grimo, Long Ball FC. A joke thing on that talk, man. And Topper said nobody tell him how to play in football game.
Thank you. So yes, so I'm going to clear up some things for some people. The purpose of the technical committee is not to tell the coach how to play. The technical committee is supposed to fire and hire coaches. You can't fire me if me a play or you say me if you play now. So they have no say in the picking of the team. They have no say in the tactics that the coach use. None at all. Because you have to allow the coach to live and die by his way. Whether or not you agree with it, that is not their role. Their role is to get the person in the position and then you follow the person. So this foolishness where they talk about, if it's Speed philosophy or whatever, Speed as an advisor to McLaren. McLaren now go listen to Speed and a coach.
But Fabian, I never agree with that position either.
Yeah, me know so you not agree.
Me never agree with that. Me have a reason. You know so me not agree with that position. I don't think it made sense.
It don't make sense. This is just for the other people we are listening. Cause you know, so the channel big, so we're far reaching. So this is for the other people. So what I want people to understand is drown out the noise in the market. Ignore the noise first. And then sit down and think critically. Ignore all of the noise out there. Ignore everybody has said, oh, doom and gloom. The reality of this, we have to look at facts here. Right? Jamaica has 2 games to qualify for the World Cup. I don't care how we win those 2 games. We just need a coach to navigate us through 2 games. We don't want a coach we go fix the system now or whatever. All of that can do after we go to the World Cup. Right now, we need somebody to get us across the line using just 2 games.
But Fabian, me think that go hard. We get 6 games to do it and we not do it. You think that we are getting that in 2 games? Huh?
It's going to be super difficult. And this is where the controversy comes in. If looking at what we have available, if I was to choose anybody to navigate us through those 2 games, my pick would have been Speed. It had to be Rudolph Speid. And I'm going to give you some information. In the last 5, 6, 7 years, Rudolph Speid has been the most successful coach in Jamaica. Two, these last two games they are going to require a lot more than playing style. It will require Jamaican heart, it will require grit, it will require determination, it will require the entire nation to get back behind the team. That can only happen with a Jamaican coach in the team. So I see people saying, oh, go overseas or whatever. We try that route. Only a Jamaican can get back the country behind the team. Out there in the world, in a Jamaican sphere, in a Twitter sphere, whatever, the popular thing is to hate Rudolph Speid because some people say they hate him. Rudolph Speid is well respected among both players and the coaches. When it comes to, they're looking at Rudolph Speid the person and not Rudolph Speid the coach. When it comes to football, Rudolph Speid, not the personal things. And yes, we know Rudolph Speid and Craig Butler have them, them ego clashing, etc. But that is normal. And Speid has said over and over again, he has talked so highly of Robinho, who is one of Craig Butler's students. Him have nothing but praise for Robinho. Him publicly said that he would take Robinho right now in 19 because he's that good. Denzel left Butler and he's now playing with Speid. So we need to take all of the feelings and the personal things out of it and reason football and logical sense. If you have any doubts that Speid can get it done in the two games, because right now we have a mountain to go. Because a game against Congo, it is going to be super, super difficult. But if you need anything at all to give us some hope, do it. Look at Cavaliers 2 games against Inter Miami. That's all I'm going to say. All we need him to do, 2 games. Give us that performance that they make Cavalier give us against Inter Miami. And I know Rudolph Speid, and Speid is somebody that does his homework. I know Rudolph Speid. And he's going to prepare for those 2 games, properly prepare for those 2 games. When Cavalier was going to play Inter Miami, Speid was in Miami watching Inter Miami play. So before we make all of this noise and whatever, we don't have the time to bring in somebody new who will take 3-4 games to get to know the players and all of that. You have to bring somebody that know the players. So Speid is the only logical choice. And then with Miguel Coley as his assistant, that is even better. Because for me, I see Miguel Coley as the long-term replacement as the head coach for Jamaica. And there was also another retort going around that saying, oh, Speid want to be head coach. Speid has always said he doesn't want the job until maybe last year. He has always said he doesn't want to be the head coach until last year when they interviewed him. He said that maybe now he feels like he's ready for that job. So the reality is, whether we like it or not, I know we are dejected, whether we like it or not, as Speid as the coach. Us being negative towards Speid and all of that, not really go do anything at all. As Speid as the coach, we just have to support Speid. Whatever decision he make, we just have to support him and hope say it work and he bring us to the World Cup. And we go ignore the comment section because 90% of the persons who have the look mouth, they have never gone through a coaching session. They know nothing about football. They know nothing about the ins and outs of how, they don't even know how JFF is run or how the technical committee is running JFF. They are just out there talking of pure emotions and hearsay of what people say. Speid as the coach, my personal opinion is that he's the best candidate right now, and this is my personal opinion. This is not the opinion of Coach Minzy or Coach is this. My personal opinion is that he's the best person based on what we have. And I believe, even though it is going to be a lot of work to get us across the line, I know that Speid will get the team to give us 200 or 300%. So if we don't make it to the World Cup, it is not going to be because of a lack of effort. Because I know Speid can get the boys to play. And I know that he will prepare the team for Caledonia and for Congo and give a real good chance of making it to the World Cup. For me, that's all that matters. I don't care.
Yeah, man. We'll get our next call, Fabian.
Yeah.
All right. Big up yourself for your opinion. Carla, welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. I'm here again, man.
You again?
Because,
Who is your? Oh, the virgin.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
What you say?
Yeah, man. Because Fabian to something where him not thinking hear what me say. And you say when people call in the show to defend certain things and talk about people and know this and people know that, you know, listen. I asked the question because of what Rudolph Speid said out of his mouth. Did he not say that there's a way to play football by avoiding the midfield? Didn't he say that?
I think me hear him say it, you know.
If him said that, where did it come from?
Where did it come from?
Where did they learn? Yeah, where did it come? It come from somewhere for them to buy into that philosophy. We're not done Snyder, we're going to school too. That means that something come from that idea of playing the football out midfield, and they've been taught, it's something they've been taught, they hear it, they believe it. It's a philosophy that can work. It's something that they come up with. Right?
So you believe say they learn it on them coaching course?
Me no know, me I ask. That's why because me no know, that's why I ask. But I said whether it is McLaren idea or it was a JFF or some kind of football that they believe that they need to play, because all the coaches play the same style of football in the past couple of years. As him rightly said, all the coaches play that same style of football. And then he mentioned it. His players play the same style of football. It's a question. It's not saying that's what happened. It makes you have to think because he said it. The man who's the head of the football team right now said there's a way to play football by avoiding the midfield. He said that. Not me, not nobody for the chat, not no caller. He said that out of one more. We are asked the question is, where did that come from?
That's a very good question.
Culture of football at Jamaica. Me not say at that at the thing. Me just ask the question. Whether them learn it somewhere and them buy into the philosophy, or them hear from another coach and them or Jamaica themselves, the head of the football of Jamaica say, this is the pattern of football we're going to adapt. But them get it from somewhere. So it's a question we need to ask. Me not see what the problem is. If I like Rudolph Speid, it's fine. But me sure say after the survey out there right now, 90% of people don't agree because the man, you can't be the head coach, director, be the JFF. You can't be. It just don't even look right.
Yeah, the people, and I'm in a lot of forums, and trust me, several persons are having pushback against it. Trust me.
But even so, I know the man qualified because I did say that. Didn't I say that my mom said the man qualified?
Say what?
I did say qualified, right?
Yeah, you said that he's qualified on paper, yeah.
Right. On paper, he's qualified. We don't have no problem, but the problem we have is the question about that and then how it looked on Jamaica football. Right? So, Fabian, if you want to defend Rudolph Speid, it's fine. But you have to listen also to the comment that people make on the show and don't try to strawman on the argument or you hear me I say it's a question. And if you know more about that, how that pattern of football come up, you can come on the show and enlighten us, right? Who don't have a clue where that pattern of football come from. But it come from somewhere. Because we have seen it with Whitmore, we've seen it with other coaches, we've seen it with this coach, and now we hear him say it. So, we need to find that out. So, if you know more about that, come on the show and make we know. Alright? That's all I'm come on to say. Alright?
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
Alright, cool.
Carla, welcome.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, man, you're live.
Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna keep you guys long. I said this on a show before, and a lot of people underestimate Speid. Speid is a architect. He know what he's doing. Yes, when I look back.
No, man, is a chartered accountant himself.
Listen, man, the man know what I'm doing. Yes, when I look back at McLaren track record, McLaren is a failure. Speid put plan into place for him to be in this position. From the get-go.
So what if we had gotten the win at home?
We wouldn't get the win, man.
Well, I know, because we have to follow the conversation. Yes, Speid put it in place. So already that happened throughout the qualifiers and the campaign. It was orchestrated by Speid.
Yes, man.
What kind of proof you have for that? You know, you him talk.
Let me show you something. From from where Unity Cup, from Gold Cup.
What on there?
Where you
Me dep on my show, me can't talk to you right now. Me dep on my show. It number dep on the screen. Yeah, sorry caller, sorry people.
from Gold Cup,
Mm.
pressed by any player that Jamaica make. Any game. Gold Cup, Unity Cup, World Cup qualifiers. Were you impressed?
If what?
Were you impressed by how we play?
In the Unity Cup?
Gold Cup, Unity Cup, World Cup qualifiers. Were you impressed? Any game whatsoever?
No, I wasn't impressed. The best little form that we had, I think it was in Unity Cup.
So
Me don't know if I didn't name. Me don't know if I didn't name cause you know the players to come out in such a unity and play some football. And even in that, you still didn't see any decent pattern of play and we, keeping control of the ball and them something. It's still never all that. But as you mentioned the point there, me never see the call for McLaren out in the middle of the qualifying stage.
No man, the call should have come way before that, man.
And we never see it at something either after World Cup. So these are the questions where me asked too.
Me a call feed from long time. The last impressive
But
game was
go on.
The last impressive game of Jamaica play was the comeback against Canada. It was since then we not play nothing. When we play the qualifier, we play. Let's come down to the last one, 6 game. We play first Trinidad, that's all. We escape with a win. The reality, no, brother. We escape with a win. We play Bermuda. Give Bermuda 4-love. And we say we're back on track. That was no impressive victory. We got Curious and we lost. We got Trinidad and we draw. To me, that's a loss. And we come back we play Bermuda again, same scoreline. Not impressed, brother. And we come at home against Curaçao. And we lost. Them say that's a draw, we lost.
We lost.
There's no impressive.
Yeah, no ball never did that play. Honestly, it was hard to watch Jamaica play. Very hard.
Why did they keep this man? The blueprint it was there all along. Why did they keep?
And,
listen,
and that is what I'm saying. Well, I know what Speid say. Apparently, them put it to the players as a part of a consensus to see if them to keep him or they not to keep him. He got the confidence of the players.
All right.
So that is that. I remember when Tapper in our middle of one campaign, every thumbnail, Tapper out. Oh, we never see that in a this a campaign, yeah. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. Me no see no thumbnail where I say McLaren out.
Well,
and we are be reactive now.
Well, I know when he failed in Gold Cup, there were thumbnails. Maybe not as much as Tapper out, but there were thumbnails. Over the history of Gold Cup, this is one of our worst performance in Gold Cup. And the thumbnails were there from that point. The writing was on the wall from that point. And
the voices weren't the voices weren't loud enough when Tapper was in.
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. The voices weren't loud enough. And now we come here and make up nice when time a man not qualify with the World Cup. All mid-campaign, based on how a team a play, we should have let him go from then too.
Then that me I say, brother, why was he there? So I said the blueprint was there. This man know what he was doing. That me I said to you, Speid know what I do. And when we look at, we had failed at all the levels of football. They mash up the girls program. And we have failed at all levels of football to qualify for any substantial competition. And Speid a higher coach. Obviously, the coaches are not the problem. The man where I are the problem and you are the problem, which is Speid. Speed put him in chess player into player from the get-go. Him know him a do. Me talk on a program already. If me don't want to call certain program name, me allowed to do that on your show. Me talk on the program, tell him, say, look, this is what's gonna happen. Cause me I see it from the get-go. And I saw it a play out. Same way. Speed I go take over. And he might qualify them, say this is a temporary position. If Speed qualify for World Cup, me can bet you it's gonna be a permanent spot. Remember me to tell you that. Any by chance him get us through. But the thing is, brother, Speed not ready, man. Yeah, a man come and go talk a while ago with the mouth full of cow dung. But the brother the finger sit down, man. Then where him come from? Speed not ready, brother. Why they never put Coley as the coach and then make this man and make Speed remain in them position to assist Coley then? Anyway, give somebody that talk. Yeah, brother?
Yeah, man, big up. Me hear frustration. The whole way frustrated, brother. But, you see, the bagger still, and people are this and that. You can't stay there run up for no BP, you know. Me still have on my seatbelt. We can't get opportunity in a group. One easy group. Eh? And we come and make up nice for one playoff. A joke thing on the depend to ya, man. Joke thing on the depend. I don't know who is Speed advisor. I don't have a clue. Alright, see big boss here call. Wagwan.
Hey, what's up, going?
I'm there, brother. I want go on. Hey, see. Yo. The brother you call me just after your call. You have to call me WhatsApp, brother. You have to call me WhatsApp. The person I call now. Sean, go on.
Okay, sir. Okay, yo. Listen, so the person we just called, pretty much said one of the things that I came on to say. Listen, my Bridget. Either one person or persons collectively worked to get us to where we are at right now, Bridget. Some of we out there, including the coach who just get fired. Some of we did I play checkers while a person or persons collectively or a governing body collectively I play chess, brother. Where we are at right now regarding the coach and the coach's situation is a chess game. It might not be a game where people are say, listen, I'm going to intentionally do this in order for that to happen. I would hope that person would not be that cold-hearted and that selfish. I don't think, again, it's that calculated. I'm going to do A to feel so that B can happen. But I think persons put things into play knowing that us getting to this junction would be a possibility. And if we get to this junction, then it's just that easy one too. It's a chess move, brother. No.
That means, look here, hold on. You see, and me as a youth, me hear your argument, but for me, it have to make some sort of sense still, you know. Is Speed that of a godlike individual that him can chart everything to work out the way how it work out? And that do not tell me, you know.
Well, listen.
No, hold on. No. Answer the question, man.
Right.
Because me want to know if Rudolph does write down what am I going to do. Okay, I'm going to be the head of the technical committee. All right, it wasn't a voted position. All right, I'm going to change it into a voted position. All right, me I go hire a coach. we're gonna pressure him so him leave, and then we go for Steve McLaren. So Steve McLaren, we're gonna give him a tactics to play the football so a team lose, and then when the team lose through the playoff, because we are got the 1 point behind them, so we are got in at the playoff round, because the other group them now gonna accumulate the amount of points so we are accumulate. So that are gonna allow me to be now the assistant. Oh now gonna tell me say, hey man write that script there, hey man is a godlike person. No man, on stop it man.
All right, so you just said a whole lot that I did not say.
No, and
So
it's just
essentially,
it's just a general thing me I say, brethren, because we not get speed too much credit to someone, and then we not say whatever.
Brethren, and me and you are communicate.
Yeah.
You go, then me go. Your turn, then my turn. So again, so I said you are making a statement that I didn't make, and then you said you are making a general statement. Well, I know you want the general attack.
No, but of course, it two way attack to general. No, Sean. This is a public forum, so everybody are here, brother.
All right, Bridget. No, so what I mean is refer to what I say. I cannot speak for the public. So the expansion that you went on right now, I didn't say most of those things, and I was not inferring to most of those things.
Yes, you did not say it. You did not say it. So we're not. You said we are talking now. It's a dialogue, you know.
Bridget, no.
So you said something I need to clarify it. Yeah, hold on, man. So you say you never say all of the things them, but I brought it back because of I brought it back to when Algrim said it there, because it seems as if the massive part of what you say seems as if Speed is this godlike person in chart everything to the T that would allow him to be in this position. That's what I say.
All right, coach. Forget everything what you are say, and forget everything what me I say. On my time on Earth, Brethren, we learn a few lessons, and one of them is the art of communication. When a year turn, I'm gonna listen to you.
But Sean, we waste time now. So have to do it again because you waste time.
Yeah, of course.
Me have to do it again.
No, but
we don't want to art of communication. We are talking about Mr. Speed or whatever, no, man. You give me lecture, man. Me no want a lecture, Sean. Just talk, man. Me notice me start listen. But you're gone in a one different story, so I have to derail you.
You're not listening, Bridget. You keep on interrupting me every time I'm about to make a point. The point that I'm about to, or I want to make is you go as far back. So when I say it's a chess move, you carry the chess game further back than I intended to. I think the chess move came into play when we crashed out of the Gold Cup. Right? That's when I think the chess move came into play. Where either, and you are call people name, me not call nobody name. Because again, it can be an individual person, it can be a group of persons, or it can be an organizational body. Any one of the three. See? So I think the chess move started more recently than you are carried. I think the chess move started when we crashed out of the Gold Cup. So persons say, you know what? If such person become the technical director, if it get to the point to where we don't qualify directly, it's that much easier to bring in a technical director and make the technical director the head coach. It's that much easier. It makes sense. It's logical. Chess move. Brethren, as much as you might hear me and say whatever it is that I am saying, believe me when I tell you that right now, it's my personal belief, even though I tell you sense man play chess, or this man, or this group of persons, or this governing body play chess. Me right now, I tell you, say, the man are the best man, given the circumstances for the job right now. Why? He's been around the team. One, we don't have a next qualification window for somebody new to come in and learn the players and the system and the team. The man is there more than likely. I did probably control the strings. Well, he was the technical director. So The man can just probably just make a little tweak here and there and find something that works versus bringing in a whole new person. No, should he be there? Mm-mm. So, long story short, chess game well played to where me is a chess game, or in my personal opinion, I believe it's a chess game. And even with my personal opinion, believing it's a chess game, I still agree, say, the man are the best man for the role right now, given the circumstances. Are you still there?
Yeah, no, I listen, me stop that, man, me I listen.
That's all I had, Bridget.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Bless.
yeah, man, big up. And me I go respond to Sean when he hang up the phone. Because you see, you see me as a youth, me not just believe certain things. You get what me I say? Me not believe certain things. People can't just come to me with argument and me just bite like that. No, and not so me grow. You get what me I say?
Yes.
Carla, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, man. Can I? Okay, the other caller hang up.
Yeah, man, him gone. But one next one
Okay.
them a come in, so you have to make your point quick and fast.
Yeah. Yeah, make a point really quick. Listen, Rudolph Speid commandeered the process. He's not godlike or anything, but he's very sinister. He's very sinister. He was advising that coach, a McLaren, and McLaren made a lot of mistakes. So if McLaren make mistake, where was his advice? That's a question you should ask, right? And now he has inserted himself as the national coach. And Rudolph Speid is a guy that the players are now not fond of. When the players are there and he comes around, nobody talk to him. Nobody. So if nobody speaks to you, none of the players them don't speak to you, how you gonna coach them? Them not coming. Him going to have to carry him Cavaliers team, suit them up in the national gears, and go to the playoffs. That's what he's gonna have to do. And guess what? That's how you treat a bully, because in bully him way in. And that is the only way you deal with a bully. Don't waste the player them time. Them not coming. Them not come. So him have to go get him Cavaliers team and go. I'm not stay long, That's
Yeah,
all
man.
I have to say. All right?
Yeah, man, big up.
Cool.
And that's why you see me, I said I'm an independent thinker. So me no want nobody come here so come say me I know this and me I know that. Them argument there, me respect people's opinion. That is what I do. But I cannot agree with certain things. It's just not me. And if conspiracy theory run the world, I am going to be the one that is not a part of the conspiracy theory. Seeing? Because if we feel say Speid is a sinister, how many sinisters would have been in this world and would have put themselves in a position that will cause them to be wealthy and in some position that they don't even are qualified for. You see me I say? Me not just take certain things. So. But big up a caller them for them point of view. You see me? So we have a next caller here upon line. Alright, the caller so much missed call, man. People I never ignore me, I ignore the call them, Other people did dip on the line. This situation it is just one of those things that I basically resign myself from the whole thing, you know. But if a match I go play still, me I watch it, you know. But it does hard. Yo, you don't even know, yeah, man. Call her. Oh, Virgin, third time you call back. The third time is a charm.
Yeah, man. I say money not call in, man. You say wait till them break and give them a chance. Alright. Me not believe in a conspiracy theory, right? Me not bring the conspiracy theory. I'm gonna make a suggestion based off what the man say. Right? I'm gonna love some information for it. That's all, right? The man qualified for the job, okay. Then there's another thing to it. How it looked to the public because of the position I had before, right? It look away, right? We don't know the ins and outs of how that work, but that look away, right?
Remember, so Jamaicans have always been against this situation with Speid, you know. So it is not going to look good in our eyes. You get what I say? No matter how it look to the others, in our eyes, it is not a good look. Especially because Speid has been getting a lot of beating about this conflict of interest situation. You get what I say?
Right. Yeah. And it do look away. But alright. Somebody make a point and say we have to know football, know this and that. I don't agree with that. Because last week, Tuesday before the game play, because two people know football more than me. Right? Cricket is my favorite sport. Me talk cricket more than anybody else, right? Know football more than, but I have a little knowledge of football. And I said to him, say, certain player have to play tonight. Not because it's the best technical era them supposed to play, but because of where they were born. The passion and the crowd are going to play a part in this game. Right? That's the only reason why this player should have played. Right? That's my opinion. That's my opinion, and I share it. So that is the only reason. We don't have no other reason to say it's because the man skill that area. This is what he's supposed to play. He's supposed to play because 35,000 people go in that stadium. Them people are born in Jamaica. They will play for your cause. Right? Yeah. It's not going to be a cause for them. Sometimes effort is give more than skill. Right? Sometimes just 10% more effort is better than a player who's very skillful, right? That's just my opinion. Okay. I ask myself a question. Why the coaches or who direct these players could not see that the desperation for Jamaica is not the last 10 minutes of the game, but the first 20 minutes of the game? I ask myself that question. Then I want coach. But if me are going to want do or die game, the desperation for me is we must score in the first 20 minutes, right? Not the last 10 minutes. And we weren't playing, we weren't playing like that. But you have to remember, so we get a chance still from Bobby Reid and him not score it, you know. Yeah, but even though that one chance, we should have 10 chances in the first 20 minutes. No, but the same way how we get, how we get 5 chances in the last 10 minutes. But hold on, no, Carla, we are not creating, and we are not a creative team to create so many chances in 20 minutes. We don't do that. That's not our football. No. Based on what we see so far. But thinking that's no point. My point is the desperation. Me get what you said. Finish the game with. Yes. Right? The desperation that you finish the game with should be the desperation that you start the game with. And I'm telling you, I'm still I said to you, we don't have the desperate skills to put us in that desperation position in the first 20 minutes of the game. Pretty much, so we go out there and feel out the game and I feel out Curacao while we should have probably, but we don't have the requisite skill set. We only created one chance because of the whole long ball sitting brethren. In the last in the last 10 minutes with that desperation, we create no chance. How much shot we take on the goal? Go check his stats. Remember, right. The ball on the post already count as target, but I think in the last 15 minutes the post got hit twice, right? And we in our box a lot more, a couple chances. But we're not shooting. Nah, man. Look on it. Go look on the chances again, man. Yeah. Go check it out again, man. I think it's only the 2 posts that get hit by balls. We just keep the ball. We just keep the ball more than them. Calamari, yeah.
Cause we did have a 60%. We just keep the ball more than them, but we weren't turning that into anything. Else would have scored.
Yeah, because the 2 chances we get, I must say chances. I think Bowser hit the ball from the bar one at a time, and then the Calamity one him come on and he hit one and he hit the post. Yeah, something like that. But
and those only one of them out of the 2 chances where you just mentioned was created. The one with Kadamachi has some bungle ball he didn't, and the ricochet and him just go in and head and he lick it post. Bowser won a ball come over. I think the defender.
Russell hit off on it.
Yeah, so I one out of 2 that for me too. So, but we get the argument where you bring more caller coming.
Me not buy it. Yeah, all right, but me not buy the conspiracy. But we are say, we not like how you look with Speed. That's all me say.
Yeah, and we can't go around that for you.
Yeah, all right.
All right, big up. Carla, welcome to the show.
Hello?
Yeah, you're live.
Greetings, You know, say, we have a couple different viewpoints I have. See? So, I think the feud between Mr. Butler and Mr. Speed, that itself kind of fractured the Jamaica football system. I think Butler have a good system and run over team club. And if that to be implemented in a Jamaica in some capacity, because him proven to be a winner, him create couple great ballers, he seem to wonders down a Mona, he seem son a coach. So his opinion should not be disregarded, but through some personal thing between them two, man, you realize that the football for Jamaica can't advance. So now them bringing in this Englishman, him kind of set up to fail, really. Because we read an article in the New York. Yeah, I read an article in the New York Times, and it said he was not allowed to pick the squad to his liking. He might have forced in some player he never really satisfied with. Now, for example, how is it that Kaim Dixon and Tyrese Campbell play for the same club, but one get loaned to a 4th division side and end up on the bench for the 4th division side, but in the national setup, then bring on the 4th division benchman. Me believing in the youth program, so I not fight Dixon. But if you try to put the best and the most informed and the most possible, for success, why not try with somebody that is proven instead of a kid who just excited for the on the field and them try and make a mark, but have the proper skills refined enough to execute.
Yo, a big talk that. You know why I mention it? In a forum, we have a conversation too. Campbell play more games than something there. Him play. Him basically play more than every other player on the team, pretty much. The man playing at the first 3 games and then he just bench. And say based on the statistics we see on sofa score, his games were not bad games for him to just be dropped for the entire campaign. So that is a good point to make.
And even the next thing now, what kind of impact that they're going to have upon the man that was upon the fringe from abroad who was thinking about going to Jamaica, but now them see the treatment and look on them thing there and say, wait, so they're going to leave my club, go weird on Jamaica, where my granny come from, and then they're on the bench behind a League 2 substitute?
Yeah,
but not gonna look good.
But look on it this way again, and this is where the divisiveness comes in, because I believe that, and again, people are saying, well, according to the article, it say he never get a chance, but you get the opportunity to play the man them over. So I believe they wanted the homegrown players to play at the stadium. That me thing too, because guess what? A man then should have go in a Trinidad game for the win. Tell me nothing about a yellow card. Play the game in front of you. The next game we deal with itself.
Alright, let me look on a slightly different angle. I believe say the product that we are selling should be Jamaica. So me kind of agree, so if we have a good system at Jamaica, we're supposed to just produce Jamaican ball. That means that every Brazilian play the same way, every Argentina. It's like a system. They just plug in the ball of them from the U14 come right up at the same.
Oh, him call cut off. I see a person said the first game Campbell play against Curacao. A problem. And we don't see them man they touch back he feel. Busy. So are the divisiveness, brethren, that me can't take. And yet that one a big problem, a big thing in our team where cause problem. And it look like no matter which coach come, it is going to still be there. North versus West. Or North versus South, East versus West. Boy, I don't know. I don't know. But the caller get cut off. You can call back caller one time you get a chance. Let me take that next call here. Caller, welcome to the show. You're live.
Coach, good evening.
Where are you?
Yeah, you wonder if I sleep, me and sleep, seeing me. At what time now, coach, is there?
5:23.
Judge, I'm straight, think I sleep, me and sleep, you know, wake up and when me I wake up and see Speed get coach, you know. I really have what take place in Jamaica.
But you did surprise?
No, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Football.
I don't know why I'm not surprised with Mr. Speed appointment.
Go from here now.
Huh?
Where do we go from here, the fans?
Why? Virgin, I don't know because me cut off my whole interest from this team, you know. Because
them money hold the football at ransom, boy. Never know some people in the world can so bare face and wicked. Why they must behave so? I don't know. Coach is extra security.
Man say yo, the money
I must sleep. Me and sleep cause
you have to make a point quick, you know, because more caller come in, you know.
But I think the country need to rally and make we do some demonstration, go up at the JSF office. When match a play, we need to take some evasive action. Any match come to Jamaica, if can't play up a stadium, all of them things, Speed them need to go, Michael.
But hear this.
FIFA need to intervene.
Hear this now, caller. You know, and this is no disrespect to you. And me believe say when me say it's no disrespect, sometimes it's a disrespect, but not to you. You see, all our people don't love talk about we figure protest, and when protests come board, none of them show up. Me see Cataract do that already, and a Cataract alone they're on there. Up a JFF office and they laugh off a Cataract. Joke thing on the pan.
Put it to the test, so I could line up the men.
Appear comment warrior, them be.
Put it to the test, me name Lamar White. Put it to the test.
No, I know you may attack Lamar, but
defend my country.
Boy, if you alone go out the Lamar White, the next man them a go afraid. They're afraid like a puss.
Afraid of what?
They don't want nobody see them. They don't want nobody see them out there. You think the revolution easy if you start and easy if you carry out, brethren? So my man them a joker. They don't go come in a comment, come attack way. And I say what them a say and I say this and that because a man share a different opinion. Them don't know if you start revolution a bag attack.
We going out there, crowded out the JFF office. A lot of placards. We are not doing anything to harm anybody. We just want the entire world to see what's going on. And I'm wondering if FIFA is not seeing, if CONCACAF is not seeing what's going on. I don't know. You would better able to answer the question. Are they seeing those conflict of interest? You hearing me?
Yeah, man, me I hear you, man. Me can't answer that question there for FIFA and CONCACAF. So me can't answer. That's why me not say nothing. Cause them me ask.
But I want to know if them a see them thing there because this can't be real. The man who hires coach hire himself. Which part that in the world the boss hire himself to do the job? Which part that happen? You never see that mean I entire world only Jamaica alone them thing happen.
Yeah, because Jamaica is not a real place. We don't take things serious. You see, hurricane come and tear up a place and we not take it serious. Virgin, at Jamaica, you don't know where you come from. At Jamaica, you Jamaican, you know.
That's true.
We're not serious about nothing in a virgin. And that me I tell us, no disrespect to no. But people them run off their mouth or their finger in the comment section. If we make a date and say we are going to do certain things, some of them not show up. Them are wimp.
That's a true coaches next car. Remember even what they want get out, one name there. Get out. That are the man who was Gen Sec. Barely look at people come out for protest.
Nah, tell them, man. Remember Cataract alone the out there in Gideon. Nobody not show up. That me I tell you now. Peter talk sometimes people. Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Yeah.
Alright. Yo. Hey, call them a come in quick and fast. So that me like still. I'll take our next one. Carla, welcome to the show. You're live.
Yeah, man. What me I say is my thing, I agree with the caller. And as we said, me understand you say not really state your view upon it. So, more just say, the accountability, you know. You see,
when I think people really... Which caller some state view?
No, man. With you saying you just watch what go on.
Oh.
Yeah. Me think the issue is the accountability. As the caller just say, look away. Because is the case of, you see, if people would be alright if Speed's alright, man, take up the role, or am I go step down? Okay, alright. We can work with that. But then if we say I go stay in a role,
but caller, you know people that not rate Speed. Seeing? The people that not rate Speed. So even if Speed say him go step away from the technical committee, people would still believe that this move is not a good move. And me and you know that. So we now have to go pretty that part there up.
And you see, and look on the thing, I think there would be some form of there's no accountability, you know. That people say no, people look on we as a party shop thing because why is it that if me think why I've never stay in the advisor role, say I Coley come in, continue being the advisor to Coley then.
Yeah, because here what him say on the radio, him say the advisor role is no more because the coach get fired or the coach resign. So who him advise? That position has been dissolved.
Yeah.
You get what I say?
So is it that the chairman will temporarily dissolve?
Me don't know. That's a very good question.
Yeah, you get me? So I think them thing people really, cause as it relates to him being as a coach, nobody knows say say the man is a bad coach. Nobody knows say that, but I just the optics of how it look, and we remember people are tuning right now to Jamaica saying no go on. So I think that people have that issue.
I may agree with it. I may agree with the growth from the people. The aesthetics and the optics, like I say, it doesn't look good. You get what I say?
Yeah.
But I don't think you said like what you said. The people have now question. Well, some people are questioning my ability. let we get that straight. Some people don't believe Sam can coach. You see me? So I just so I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel for the majority of footballers, we not question him ability. We just question the optics of saying, you are the one who have been hiring the failures, the people, and we just think I'll get you over the line, and then we don't get with here, and then gone in at the role. So it just look away. And then to me just think with person saying we're not gonna have enough time. I not agree with that because personally, I think everybody who watch Jamaica even for the 2 games, we are come. I think the average coach can come in and know, say, hey, listen, this is a side way. Kind of like the same players them we have are the same players we can get. I'll get you over the line. And a caller did come in before and we talk about the intensity at the end of the match versus at the start of the match. And I agree with the caller there because we're not talking about the much chances created at the end of the end of the game, towards the end of the game. Yeah. I mean, the players them way start and it's foolish for when him go at Trinidad him now and play the coach nobody want to play him good side. They have 2 right back here and say, well, you want to save them. It don't make sense, bro. If and going forward in them 2 games, the same side will start with Bermuda and the same side we can beat them other side of what we are come up with. You get me? You just need the man, them just need to know, say, when you come, a goal, you have no time for, oh, you want a draw. You need the winner, you have to go for the win. You know, so just that myself.
Alright, big up.
Yeah, man, big up.
One thing me know is still, you see, you see, you see, if football are hard for coach, because there are a lot of variables that you have to put in place to get a team to play or you want them to play. And one of the discrepancy we me have with this team is that there were too many changes. There was no... As Mr. Tyrese Campbell play. Carla, welcome to the show. You're live.
Yeah, we're getting question text. We want to ask a question, right? The people them answer, we Speed are the best person to get to that situation and with the timing.
No, hold on. You have to clarify that, Remember, sir, I know everybody agree on everything on the show.
Yeah, no.
When you say
question.
When you say
question.
Hold on, no, but you still have to clarify because when you say the people, then
not everybody.
It's so right. So
some of the people. Some. All right. McLaren was here just to qualify us. Who was going to be in World Cup coaching the Jamaica team? What is the difference if we did qualify than now?
Me not get what you say.
McLaren, right? Did we just carry a World Cup and we'd get a new coach?
So that was the plan?
Yeah, them saying they have to just carry a World Cup and that's it.
Yeah, but
so
qualify and then carrying us to the World Cup are 2 different things, brother. You say carry us to the World Cup.
No, so carry us to the World Cup.
So if you carry us
would have been the coach
after World Cup?
No, after if we qualify we go a World Cup, right? That would have been end of in duty. Who would have took over?
Was that in the contract, Carla?
But that's what they just say. Him just here to take us to the World Cup.
And then they renegotiate.
That was all over. Say his only mission was taking us to the World Cup. That was all over. Everybody said that.
But
Speed said that. Everybody said that.
Yeah, but is it that you're misunderstanding it? Because take us or qualify us to the World Cup can also be that you're going to be the man to take us to the World Cup as well. So
if we qualify, no.
I never say. So hold on, no, Carla. So Carla, hold on, no. If you know the answer, why you ask the question?
Because if we did qualify for the World Cup, right, it would have been the same time period. We would have to hire a coach to the World Cup. So it's the same. If we can't, there is no excuse to say we have to pick Speed now, because if we did qualify, we would have to go look at coach.
But the position where Speed get now an interim.
All right. Is that this? You know, me not say to believe in it, but you see this. I mean, understand when I say believe in certain things, and that's fine. Everybody have my opinion. Me never feel like Speed start out to make the team fail for World Cup. I feel like he was going to be the head coach in a World Cup. And it just now got away there. And top up him resume and move on with him life. Me not tell nobody to believe that, but as my observation, that was the plan.
Okay.
But big up yourself.
All right. Carla, welcome to the show.
We are going with coaches, yes.
Boy,
Jobless.
me there stress out, brethren.
Yo, I be a madness, me tell you, say, me done with Jamaican football, you know. This is a madness, man. It's a total madness, Speed failing, Speed was the one advising the coach, You know, say a Cavalier FC football regular boys did that play. Speed's fingerprint was all over the team. Him not have no tactics to win them 2 big games, yeah. Where am I go? That's a joke thing, coach. Really joke thing, man. I'm really pissed off and even, This even worse than the man them draw the game Tuesday. Coach?
They me not tell us I'm stress out already, man. What you want? Why you say what me say? Me stress out, man.
Good, no, tell me the truth. You know, say fingerprint all over the team.
Boy, me don't know if a film fingerprint or in toe print, but the team does never play good. Never play good. And I does that me I say. Never play good. Me no watch a Cavalier too much. Yeah, me no watch Cavalier in and out for
our Cavalier FC regular boys they play. Long ball. In shot, they have no strategy there. And she said the man in lock down CFAS. Take out CFAS out of the game, put on somebody else. Because CFAS a one trick pony. Sure. Trust me, man. It's a joke, man. The man if you fire themselves. Yo, the money I get too much in a Jamaica football, man. Coach, big up yourself here, sir.
Yeah, man, big up.
Because me don't want to say something when we understand me to want to compromise the show, yeah. Man.
Big up, big up.
Big up.
Carla, welcome to the show. Jaja. Carla, welcome to the show.
Hello.
You're live.
All right. Coach. I skipped G this from GC. So let me just give my what me understand from all of this. You see, Steve McLaren, he wasn't a serious coach. It's a joker.
Holiday and then, man.
Yeah, man. So what really happened now? Speed used him as a scapegoat. So I think,
But hold on there. Me hear Speed step on the program, say 3 names were sent to the JFF. And they choose McLaren, and McLaren wasn't the person he would have given the task or the job.
All right. So that does like a spin to feel thing.
Okay.
Him realize what I go on in the code. So when me turns it out, him realize whatever McLaren did I do, Jamaica have a good shot. Just the same.
You have to make it quick here because it call him a come enough.
Yeah, man. All right. So what really happened? Him bring right now, man. Him make we bring the team come where we can still have a second chance. And him push that man down the rabbit hole to make sure say him fail so that him can take time, put in for himself. Some quickly let me say this so that somebody else can come. Looking on Mr. Speed track record, where in any international football or any big competition out of Jamaica, him have a coach and we see him get success. Where we can say, listen, this too serious game. We can't actually put him in the ring of fire.
same little thing we do in the Caribbean there, so, and they play against some MLS side. I be a lose. So how Imaro can take we through this 2 game now and look how strong their Congo side is. I play around with the thing. You understand?
Yeah.
Them not serious. Jamaica is not a serious country.
Yeah, man.
So I'll leave it as for now. Give somebody else a chance.
All right, big up. Carla, welcome. As Miguel Cole coached any international team to success, as Craig Butler, me just ask one question. You know. Anyways, Carla, welcome. What my Virgin Michael?
Hey, how are you, coach?
Me there, you know.
Everything good?
Yeah, man, me just stress out.
Well, you have good reason to be. Man,
Where's that good stress? Can you have good stress and bad stress, you know?
Yeah, no, this is but isn't this exactly what we've been talking about for years, man? It's the same thing coming back to haunt us, you know, and I'm afraid that we're going to end up down the same rabbit hole again. How is it possible that you can do this and have no repercussions? This whole JFF structure needs to be addressed.
Because Jamaica is not a real place.
Oh, man, this is this. I can't do anything more than laugh, you know. I mean, I had to comment earlier, and we need to stop disrespecting party shops because even the party shops have done better than this.
Yeah, man, party shop has become a big entity, you know, man, a franchise in us.
Exactly, they're world leaders. We are setting trends globally. We are driving competition and innovation in party shops. But a freaking football field where you know, we know what to do, supposedly, and we can't find 11 players who can play all the positions. We can't find a coach who can tell them what to do. I watched that game against Curacao, and how do you have a left-sided winger who is being shut down, and you not tell him, yo, go to the other side and Demari come cross here? When you know that Demari is much more effective over on the left side.
But Michael, I know the coach should do that. But the players, them are professional players. They're supposed to know how to move in a space and move and change side.
Exactly.
So
that's what I'm saying. The problem is not the coach. The problem is our entire system. We basically are not even allowing our players to play. You put players on the field who literally can't play football. Yeah? Is that what you're telling me? We've brought players, put them on the field, and they don't know how to play football. Because even when you're playing under 12, under 13 football at school, you know if two men are mark you over this side, you try and move into the center and move to the other side. Not so. I don't. You know, I don't understand what we're playing.
It was hard to watch, to be honest. Hard to watch.
It was. I mean, but we went through the whole thing like this from the very first game against Bermuda. You saw it. And in all of that time, which midfielder they brought it? Name
is Bermuda's atrociousness? And Trinidad's atrociousness like we win one game, you know.
Of course.
And we never do nothing exceptional.
I mean, you realize when we win the 2-0 against Trinidad, but for some inches from there forward, a tree will pick up, you know. People need to understand that team played nothing in the midfield the whole qualification. So I personally don't have any real expectations of the game coming up with New Caledonia. I haven't seen them play, right? But based on their geography and what have you, they will at least try to pass the ball. Right? They will at least try to pass the ball. Let's see what our guys do.
Me
But
can't
until
believe
we
we
put a
can't hold the
midfielder in
ball.
there,
Hey, I'm not even only
we can't hold the
midfielder, you
ball.
know. We can't hold the ball for 30 seconds, you know. All right, 10 seconds.
10, Wolip.
We can't
I
hold the
mean,
ball for 10 seconds.
it's hard to watch, man. It's really hard to watch. So I'm glad they've gotten the second opportunity for the redemption. But it's time the players them start showing something. You know, this gone beyond coaching. This is a mindset in the whole GFF where performance is not recognized or not expected even. You know, at no level in the GFF do you see performance as a metric. You know what I mean?
All right, one next caller come in, Michael. Big up yourself.
No problem, man.
All right, cool.
Good to talk to you again.
Yeah, man. Caller, welcome. Caller. Hey, you know what somebody said today? I'm a laugh about it. I'll know, remember it a while ago and I laugh. We shouldn't have a coaching problem and so many coaches there in Jamaica. From the fans to the one that were coach JPL. Everybody a coach. Caller, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, deal with.
Yo, sir. There. The thing I not understand, you know. This thing where you have a youth like Campbell come in. A man we are playing a lower league. I play over them. Weird. Cause me they say in America. I think say my youth him love to play ball. If we start them and him out there practice and thing. If he make it somewhere in a football, who no advise him to play for Jamaica? That don't make no sense.
They nah give him no game, man. Yeah, chat some man. He not good enough.
The more treat him like a outcast. That can't make no sense that don't make no sense to me. But I advise him to go and play the football if he can't make the American team, cause that don't make no sense. A joke thing. A joke. Boy, look, Jamaica can't go nowhere. How it all go somewhere when man involved in the football and all look like it, man might set up themselves. I set up themselves they in a position where they make certain decision. Them already in a position to make certain decision already. So no, if they make themselves to be the coach, then is a rap we there overseas. Cause my youth them, you know. Me a born in Jamaica. Me come from St. Elizabeth. My baby mother, both of her parents them born and grow a yard. But if her parents them born and grow a yard, she born here so. So what she to me, she a full Jamaican, no matter what, her blood. Both her parents them born and grow a yard. All if I yes she did born. If I yes her parents did born. My blood inna the pit of them. So what happen? My opinion of Jamaican? It weird, me I tell them, man. A joke thing I go on a yard. I just a boss a youth mentality. And the country seem like it just I don't know, it like it not go nowhere. Because as a Jamaica, it seem like everybody just have it when it come down to the government and the normal civilians them. It seems like even the normal civilian them is like, yeah, me have a little shop over here, so. But nobody know how to register them thing and turn it into a business. Nobody no want to do that. Everybody just want, it's just a hustler mentality. And it weird. It weird. It not go nowhere. If you have a little corner shop, try to turn it into a legitimate business where you make money out of. You can't just a hustle. Cause the hustle thing, it illegal. If you're not paying the tax, the government not say nothing from you. They can run in any time and take away you have. I know it hard. It hard for people with them look at normal thing to just jump up a change and say, here what? I go put my money here so and do my thing officially, legitimately. When me make my money and me pay my taxes and this and that. But me feel like at the same time, people just don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Cause me feel like everybody can, you make a money, you can invest in yourself. Turn your little hustle into a legitimate business where you pay your taxes and government can't come just take away your thing just like that. But it's just a hustler mentality, and as some see the JFF run, it's just a hustler mentality, a boss a you thing. If you know in yourself, say, yo, when I have the funds to do this and do that, but we can do a thing with the youth them overseas and them have the knowledge and this and that to whatever to bring us certain place. Make them help we and bring us there so. And then we can invest back in the country and uplift the own thing. Don't ya so. Uplift the thing, man. Bring it up.
All right.
Because natural disaster reach us. And the same people overseas are we. I mean, I want to sound we like we are say, yo, are we alone or do it or whatever. But every week we look up here, we sell, we look at money down our yard. Help what we can help. And do what we can do.
All right, caller. We're going to free up your line.
Look,
We're going to free up your line because some more people are calling, you know.
I hear, brother. I hear.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself still.
Yeah, man.
People may just get a text message, you know. It not look pretty. It not look pretty. It not look pretty at all. Carla, welcome to the show.
But they are coach. I only me have feeling about this at the time short and everybody are calling them something. So
no man, talk quick, man. Just talk quick, you know.
All right. So a lot of people don't know how competent Rudolph Speid is. All them know is just what circulating in the media about the conflict of interest, etc. Me ask you because you know better than me because they are Jamaica. You're more than likely you're familiar with in coaching style and with the JPL and them someday. For a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, I ask you a direct question, coach. Give me a direct answer. The football in a crisis, legend. For a scale of 1 to 10, how competent is Rudolph Speid as a coach?
I don't know.
Football coach.
I don't know.
No,
but
play politics coach.
Virgin, I'm sure me depend. We don't talk politics around us. So. Don't tell me say me I play politics.
You don't know No, I mean it in a disrespectful way. I said, no, I mean a violation, but that's assessed.
Competent for hold on. Let me get context because I don't want to go answer and then it's a trick question. Is it you're talking about from the let me answer a question. From an international standpoint, he doesn't have a lot of experience. Or Mark, you probably no experience at all. Competency in our local league, I think on a scale of 1 to 10, him probably the 8.
Okay, because you see, so you grade him as a 8 based on where you know him can do based
Can
on
do
the local level.
in the
Then
local
because
league, yeah.
local level. Because
Because when
how
you
me I
look on
think
it,
it, you
well,
know, then
let me finish it. When you look on it, he has been using some youngsters in the Premier
over the
League playing
years, yeah man.
against big man,
Me
and
know
him a
him
go,
start it, yeah man.
yeah, him a go on a
Yeah.
bag of things there. So if me I go grade him, yeah, I give him a 8 so far.
Okay, because how me I look on it, you know, the Jamaican international then the reggae boys then. How me I look on it is that whatsoever style you see him implement with Cavaliers in the league, me would have say, being that him going to have the Leon Baileys and the Damar Gray and the Bowser and the Ray and the Tay, it should have been upgraded performance because now him have better quality of players. That's something I try to dissect it in my brain, you know, because we're frustrated just like everybody else, you know, but me I try to move on from the disappointment and try to see if we can get back some confidence. And you get where I come from? Because if God forbid, say the game I did today, Friday to the game I did Sunday, and this are the energy we have 2 days before the game, like it would be pretty. It's just so awkward that we have a couple months to kind of breeze off this and whatever. But
This not breeze off because this is gonna be hard. Because a message when me just get by my phone a while ago, it's not a good look.
All right. I'm gonna tell you something about post and that thing. And next thing when me have, there's something for you, real quick. Me believe that the dressing room in a jeopardy. Based on the outside looking in, me gonna ask you, you more that maybe have more knowledge. You think him lose the dressing room or you think him have control of the dressing room?
Oh, Speed?
Yeah.
It depends on who show up.
Big problem that's in a coach.
Yeah.
You see me? That's one big problem. One next thing when I want people to just meds it. See? Listen, fans like myself who are listen to the program or watch the replay. JFF broke. Them not the money. You get where I come from?
They make a big money from the fans them, you know. If the fans them turn up, you know. If fans them show up, you know.
For that one game there. Yes.
But that means they make a money off a game.
Generalized overall. Generalized overall. When I get at it, then they would have invested heavily to the big name Steve McLaren. Now I mean, me strongly believe right now, say Speed not even get paid right now for being an interim head coach. Now just patriotism and being a Jamaican and the best we can find for cheap and we probably not have to pay for. Because
them probably are gonna pay the assistant and not pay him for true.
Alright. You see, that me know what I'm talking about. If we are talking about competency, the brother from Canada, the Canada ex-coach, John
Herdman.
If we are talking about competency, qualification, etc., that man should have been appointed the job now. But people, fans like myself, where JFF will get the money from, where they get it from to pay him. So we can ball, we can cry, whatever the case may be. So really and truly,
the people themselves stop disrespect Party Shop, you know. Because Party Shop are well organized business, you know. A franchise all over the world, you know. Alright, the caller come in now.
Yeah, man, that's none, man. Respect.
Alright, big up yourself. Welcome to the show. Hello? You're live. Hello? Caller, we're not hearing you. You probably mute your phone or something. The caller come from out of UK. So people, me get a text message from my phone just now, you know. And that text message is not a good look. It's not a good look. As Jesse Guna said, this is not a text message or text messages. It's vex messages. It no look good. You see me I say, Jesse Guna, a vex messages me see on my phone. So, based on what I see on my phone just now, people, it is not going to be a good look going forward. Based on the text message, apparently, and you know, say, me not too want, me not like say certain things when me not do my investigation about, you know. Because me not want, you go hear say, yo, a coach said that, a coach said this. Me want, yo, don't no play with me, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so, what me I say? Me like, get to the matter, the meat of the matter, you know, before me actually say certain things, you know. Because it's not going to be a good look. That 23-man squad there, we are going for 2 games them. Nah, gonna be a good look. Based on what me get from my phone just now, it seems as if persons are going to boycott. Because who the coach is. So, there and then there's a struggle, there's a problem. It is not a good look. But I wonder if some man from cross forward and the team qualify, how it a go in terms of selection for the 22. Yo, this just dig up a can of worm. It's not a good look. It dig up a can of worm. You see me I say? Can of worm dig up. Serious matters are going. Yo, all me know. On don't hold on a breath too long for no qualification. Carla, welcome to the show.
Good night, coach.
Good
I
night.
don't know if you hear me clearly. Yeah.
Yeah, man. May I hear you clearly.
I've been listening to your program and I have a few little, I would say, nuances and caveat I want to chip in, right? Who has been the assistant coach for the last 2 coaches there been? Gordon, right?
Who?
Gordon has been, Myron Gordon has been the assistant coach for the last 2 coaches, Al Grimson and McLaren.
He has been one of the assistant. I don't think he has been the chief assistant.
Okay, very good. What is his status now that Speid will be interim coach?
That's a very good question. We have to find out that status. We have to probably check with WhatsApp and see his status.
Here where I'm going with this now.
Yeah.
Miguel Coley, according to the president, he's in dialogue with Miguel Coley's agent to give him the assistant coaching job.
Yeah.
This is a caveat I'm putting in now. This is the second time in recent time Miguel Coley applied for the head coach job. Now, they're putting Miguel in a precarious situation whereby if he refuses the assistant coach, he has no opportunity in the future to become the head coach of the national team. Just work with where I'm going. Now, if Miguel, as we know, is a tactician, I know Miguel personally. Miguel, a lot of people don't know that Miguel, at a profession, is a teacher. Right? And he know the psychology behind play, outside his accolades. But just get where I'm going. Work with me now. So, if Myron Gordon could not be Speid main assistant coach, now they want Miguel to be his assistant. If Miguel were to refuse this role, because remember it has yet to confirm, they're in dialogue with his agent. If he were to refuse the assistant role, they would say, oh, you refuse to be a part of the program. And in the future, you will not have an opportunity to lead the team. Take me on that. Knowing how vindictive these people are. Now, work with me. Why does Speid want to work with Miguel Coley? Because he knows what Miguel will bring to the table. And he knows also that Miguel being a tactician and knowing Miguel not going to play the long ball system. So I think it's a situation that they're proposing this idea hoping that Miguel will refuse based on the current performance we're using this long ball approach, which is directed from Steve himself as the advisor.
So what if Coley don't accept? What would have been the outcome? It's just for him to not be a part of the program going forward.
I think,
but what benefit not, or will it benefit? Me don't know if continue, Carla. Continue, cause me don't know.
Right. Let me break it down, my brother, because you're a very intelligent man. I really respect how you deliver your program. All right. On what premise they did not give Miguel Coley the role? The people are assuming that because Speed is around the program, he would know the players much better.
Yeah,
but the reality of the situation, as some of your callers alluded to, the players are not in tandem with Speed philosophy, and they do not like Speed. Now, the thing is this now, they gave Speed the role because he wants it. And if they did not give it to him, it would have been a big bust up in JFF. Now, because Miguel Coley is the best other option, meaning that he's much better than Mirren Garden, he wants someone that is strong at his side to actually help him over the hump. But the point I'm making is this. If Miguel were to refuse the assistant coach, be thinking that, okay, under Speed, I will not be controlled by the JFF because I know Miguel is not going to be controlled by the JFF. He's going to bring about his philosophies and he's not going to play the long ball. So say you were to refuse to say, look, I do not agree with your philosophy and I don't want to be a part of the program at this point in time. Do you think they will ever look at him again in the future to become the head coach? And my answer to that is no.
No, okay. But so are you saying that them stick up Coley?
That's why I said they put him in a precarious situation.
So what is the point of them sticking up Coley in this scenario?
They don't want Coley to be the head coach, but they're forcing him to work with Speed, and knowing that. So
I use him then. You're theorizing that they are using him.
That's the point. That's the point. Because tell you what. Do you think Coley wants to work as Speed assistant? And why?
I don't know that.
If the answer, fair enough, but if the answer to that is yes, why didn't they make Miguel Coley the assistant to Steve McLaren when he applied for the job before?
Because Steve McLaren was given the whatever to take his team.
And he chose Mirren Garden. No,
but Carla, Trevor Sinclair was his assistant.
But Mirren was a part of the assistant.
Yeah, I'm a part of a team. Yeah, but don't laugh and not take it and a joke thing. He brought his Trevor Sinclair assistant. He brought his football his goalkeeper coach. So he brought his team. So
I'm asking you the question. When Miguel applied earlier in the last year, 18 months back, and they refused Miguel. I'm asking you, just as though they made provision for Mirren Garden, where Speed mentioned that he always wanted a Jamaican coach to be in the system to be developed, why wasn't Coley given that option?
We don't know if he wasn't given the option and him never take it because
he wasn't. He was, as I said, I know that for a fact. He wasn't.
Okay.
So I'm saying
so the ball is still in his court. I mean, you always would want to coach a national team or your national team, and if I were Miguel Coley, I wouldn't take it. If it's this how it comes through and build up, I would not take it. Based on your argument.
What would be his conversation of not taking it? I don't want to be an assistant.
You sound like you know, Carla. Tell away. Because you ask me so. You see, when I come with look the styling thing and street craft, you know. I don't know anything them on ask me question them, you know. Don't try to go around me, Carla. Just tell me if you tell me some information, man.
Coach, as I said before, I have a lot of respect for your coach. I've said to you, Miguel applied for the role.
Yeah,
on the premise
I remember that
he's competent to get the job. Miguel's qualification is bigger than Speed, you know.
Yeah, we know that. But here one now. There's also another talk, which can be very. It probably not linear. There are other talks that Speed is just going to be there for the interim, and they have Coley as his assistant because long term they are looking to ensure that Coley takes over the program. So if it is on that premise he would take the job, then I don't know if it is that premise. But again, if they qualify, would Speed relinquish the head coach role knowing that he will be going to a World Cup? You get what I say?
That's right. He would not have, and he will not do that. He will not do that. So I'm saying to you in context to everything.
No, tell us why what is the premise why Coley taking the job?
No, he has not taken the job yet, you know.
So tell us on what premise you would take it.
He would take the job on the premise that they would listen to his philosophy, meaning that he's going to be moving the ball from defense into midfield in transition. He's not going to be the long kick. He's not, and bear in mind the role of an assistant. You have to follow what the coach says, even though you can bring forward your ideas.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Good. So as an assistant, you can come in with a negotiating power, telling about, are you going to buy into my philosophy as an assistant? You're not supposed to come with that argument there. That's why I say if that is going to be the craft that they are trying to pull off to use the man, enough to take it. Oh, good. And hear this now. I'm your advisor, which is Speed. Speed was the advisor to Coach McLaren. We know the role of a technical advisor. They help with video analysis, etc. Look at ideas, help with development of players, etc., and assist the coach. Now, you have failed, along with the current coaching staff, whereby you, after Gold Cup, you put yourself in that role. We have failed to qualify for the automatic spot with you being the advisor. And now you have taken over the coaching job. What kind of confidence the current players have? What kind of confidence the Jamaican diaspora,
and hold on, caller. That's a good point that you make. You know, from evening more I make a comment on that point, you know. Because if you notice, the advisor wasn't sitting on the bench, you know.
No, he was making all the calls.
So if the advisor wasn't sitting on the bench and the coach was told not to play a particular player, and when the starting 11 drop, the player still in at the starting 11, what autonomy did that advisor have? And I put it to you, none.
Good.
Because remember, the role of an advisor doesn't mean that the person who is listening to you is going to use your whatever you say.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
But in Jamaican context, we know it works with JFF. And let us be honest and fair. When McLaren was leading the team, we see no clear sense of purpose. He cannot deal with the players. He cannot manage the players. He cannot lead the men. Now, as such, Steve, being who we call the Bullbuck and Duppy Conqueror,
Steve and McLaren, a Speed officer.
Speed.
Yeah.
Speed came in now, being the Bullbuck and Duppy Conqueror now, insists that I am now going to direct this team. And I'm telling you, my brother, you know football. You would have seen how we play the ball from the defense. King making these long passes. Ethan Pinnock making these long passes to no effect.
But hold up, caller. Because there is something fundamentally flawed with this conversation. Because you are saying that a Speeder call the shots. So obviously, if we're going to say that is the case, going from Tapper's time with the long ball that has been playing, obviously, a Speedy that call the shots then. But when you hear Tapper talk, hold up. When we hear Tapper talk, Tapper indicated that nobody picked the team for him. He had total control. When we hear Al Grimson spoke, it seems as if it had nothing to do with team selection in terms of him being able to pick his team. But he had other administrative issues with the JFF. And because of those administrative issues, he decided that him have two options. Is either him leave or him stay, and him decide to leave. So with this long ball thing, the long ball thing I come from a long time. The only person miss a player a decent football, and you know when his name was mentioned, people say him gonna play too much open football. That is Paul Hall, and we all get beaten. Paul Hall is the only coach we see try to play out the ball from the back, try to keep possession of the ball. And even in Paul Hall's system, people used to complain about Damian Lowe. Oh, Damian Lowe a long ball. Damian Lowe a long ball. Ethan Pinnock a long ball. So the fact of the matter is, I don't buy this thing about because the long ball was before this particular coach.
All right, and I point taken to some aspect. Under Whitmore, we had the likes of Jermaine Yu, who was actually ball still being played in the middle of the park. When Daniel Johnson was a part of the team in earlier stages, we were using the midfield somewhat. Yes, we're still using long ball because we're trying to whip them down the flanks, run at people. However, with under this recent coach, or the former administration, which is the coach I'm referring to, it's just strictly long ball. We could not see anything coming through the middle. And what led me to that when I was listening to Ball Pre YouTube channel, when Speed made the reference, that the system can be played where you bypass the midfield.
Yeah,
yes. Someone said
he has said it on my show before, and the people them take him on to, you know. So I know first he made that statement.
Yes, all right. I don't want to digress too much from the point, but you have a point there. I am saying to you, let us use the Jamaican language. They're sticking up Miguel Coley, wanting him to be a part of the program, to be his assistant, knowing well it is going to be Speedway or no way. Now, if Miguel Coley refuses this assistant,
Carla, you know why that now make no sense? If you are something there, if you are a point, hold on, man. If you are employ me as an assistant to somebody, a head coach, interim or full head coach, how can you come in and try to negotiate the terms and conditions of your philosophy?
No.
But that's what you said.
Hear what I'm saying. The question is this: why is it Marion Garden is not his main assistant? Why it wasn't announced that? Because he doesn't have any value to the coaching staff. Whether I believe it or not, he does not add any value to the coaching staff. Because of Miguel's pedigree, what we have seen in the Manning Cup, what we have seen in UAE, what we have seen in Iraq, what we have seen in Iran, shows that he has a lot to offer to the program. Now, yes, his suggestions will be taken. He will mention how he feels about certain plays and certain styles. But I'm saying to you, the main point I'm making here, that if that was the case where Myron was effective enough, he would have still been the main assistant. So they're sticking up Miguel now for Miguel not to say, I don't want to be an assistant. And in the future, they will never consider him. And take my word.
But I'm going to leave. But even if that is the case, I mean, I think it should be a problem to Coley, because if you don't want to do that, these persons cannot stay in there for a lifetime. And I rest my case. Yeah.
Question, coach. If Miguel was interested in being an assistant, he would have approached them with that. He wants to lead the team because he knows.
But Bridgen, hold on. Which coach I go tell somebody say, yo, would I rather be assistant coach? Hell no.
No. Hold on. Remember, Miguel was unpicked by Schaefer based on what Schaefer saw with his Manning Cup program and how he developed players. He was unpicked off all the coaches by Schaefer. He went on to develop himself. What I'm saying to you, having love for a particular program, when you do not get the main job, can also force you to be okay the second in charge. But he knows.
But an opportunity would have to present itself for me to say, "Oh, can I get the assistant coach position?"
And the opportunity did present itself.
No, but you said that when he applied for the job, they did not present that part of it to him when he did not get the head coach part. So your argument is not lining up.
No, what I'm saying to you, it did not come to him at that time because they were insistent on keeping Myron Garden there as the main Jamaican to be developed. And they further recognize that he has no value, not under Al Grimson, not under McLaren. Now, I'm simply saying to you, Speed don't know the players better than Miguel. In what capacity does he know the player better than Miguel? Most of these players who are playing from Jamaica in the team, below them, they would have experienced Miguel. Not necessarily being coached by him, but him being coached on the Manning Cup level. Miguel played in so many different competitions across the globe. Only the younger players, like the Whisper, like the Kaim Dixon, would not have known him. But the capacity in which people know Speed as is an administrator, accountant, not as a football coach. Most of those players in the squad, except the Cavalier players. But take my word, coach, you're going to see what happens or pan out. I'm saying to you, just see what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks, and you see my point. I will call back when it happens.
No, well, yeah, I mean, I respect your point, but it just now, you never probably line it up as coherent as it should be, But it is what
how clear do you want me to say?
No, because you just said something different from when you started out, when you said the head coach position was presented, but he didn't. So I asked, if what about if a position was presented for him to get assistant, and you said no. But then now you said that him apply for the assistant, but yet still I didn't say it in the initial part of the conversation. So that's why I made it say never linear.
No, I've never said he was applied for he has never applied for the assistant. Never.
But yes, you said he showed interest in the position. I mean, I say, oh, can somebody apply, a coach apply for your assistant? And that is a caller.
No, listen to what I said. I said to you, if they wanted Miguel to be a part of the program from the initial stage, they would have opened the assistant role for him when he did not get the head coach job. And I said to you, the reason they did not do that is because they wanted to constantly develop Myron Garden because they wanted one job.
Yes, you said that, but you said after that, he wanted to apply for the assistant coach position. And I said to you, how can somebody of his ilk apply for assistant? Then that's where you went to start to explain what you didn't say before. That's why I said I was confused.
So maybe what was said is misconstrued, but he has never applied for the assistant role. Never. Never. He has never applied for assistant coach. I am just putting it out there to you that if they really wanted him to be a part of the program, they would have said, okay, Miguel, you did not get the manager's job. Are you interested in being an assistant? But that did not come forward.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What do you think Miguel should do?
Good question. For the love of the country, knowing Miguel, for the love of the country, I want to see these boys proceed to the World Cup. It's highly possible he might accept, but it's going to be on certain terms. Meaning, not say that Speed is the coach and I'm going to tell you what you have to do what I say. No, but mean that there's a long-term plan in it for him.
Okay. But I that's what I heard, that there's a long-term plan.
Oh, well, you're right to say the long-term plan would have been after the World Cup cycle. So if they make it to the World Cup, Speed definitely going to coach the team to World Cup, not Miguel. so Speed would have gone now with the bragging right. We have qualified to the World Cup. I take you to, and then for the next cycle, we would have handed it over to Miguel. That's the plan. Okay, but remember, you know, they're still in dialogue with his agent.
Are you the manager?
No, he's my friend. That's all. I know him for years, so that's all I can say to you.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Look at me, brush a little nerve, you know, 'cause you start laugh, woolly when we say for your manager.
No, I know him. I know him well, and I said to him, in all fairness, though, Miguel is an astute individual, not just in coaching football. But I said to you before, his first profession is a teacher. And he knows the psychology of players. And that's how, it's not just when he went to JC was successful. If you know what he has done with Norman Manley before.
Yeah, man, we know all that history, man. And over in Middle East, him learn how to do the statistics part of it and all of them look or something there. We know all about things.
Before that, coach, he started out at Michael University College.
Yeah, man.
All right, thank you much, yeah?
All right, big up.
That's the most I can say now.
All right. Next time you call me and tell us some more. But people, me think me I done the show right now, you know. Yeah, man, 2 hours. Over 2 hours. We don't normally try for a hot topic still, but I saw it set up, you see me? But I mean, everybody I got them theory. Some people think that Speed should not be the man. Some people think that nothing is wrong. Some people say, all right, since as I him start, make him finish the foolishness. You see me? And the people who believe so we can still make a World Cup believes that Speed nothing dead. Boy, I don't know still enough. Right now, me detach. Yeah, it look like you know what heap Guna. It look like you know what heap, man. Cause he probably can answer him birthday. But if you have a birthday, then I must know him birthday, man. Him man say a good friend, man. Oh yeah, chat say. Go on like. Anyways, people, big up on yourself, you know. Thanks for joining us again in another one. See some people forward and then run off. Cause they want to dictate all this thing gonna so it go. You see me? But big up the people on the pass through. Okay, we're gonna start. We have take up back a whip. Yeah, man, we have take up back a whip. Because I'm not doing stream them on YouTube, people probably think I'm not do no stream. But we do over TikTok. Yeah, man. We de over TikTok. Or over the son of a cup. Coach, when I decide to talk about football, we know it's serious. Any other head coach in the world owns a club in the yeah, a whole heap of things for real. But anyways, it is what it is. Make we see. I am going to still watch the games. Me have to watch a game. And no matter how the last one make me feel, me have to watch a game. You get me? I saw me love football. So man I say, yo, me no know what go on and them something. Me know everything where I go on. Me know everything where I go on. So me put up the point and I tell you no say, we no see no whole heap a McLaren out on the thumbnail and people get up in their feelings. Me still I say it. I've been watching. Yeah, man. Anyways, bless up on yourself.